remember. Bank account really had no figures, now I'm chillin'. Someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision, I see this with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up, I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottled. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So
Ready for some more 2K TV Interactive? Paint protectors are so valuable to team defense in the NBA.
So, which player led the NBA in blocks during the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it Brooke Lopez, Miles Turner, Victor Wembanyama, or Walker Kessler?
Wemby really proved himself over this last season.
And next, we'll give away our 2K TV Most Proven Award to the player with the most wins in the Proving Ground this year.
Congratulations, BTA TNB.
The WNBA just tipped off an exciting new season, but in NBA 2K25, the excitement has been strong since launch.
That's true, and the next winner earned the title of the WMVP with over 8,000 wins in W Online.
Congratulations, Bishop. We have Bishop on 2K TV right now. You are the winner of wins in the W. So congratulations, Bishop. How do you feel?
I'm really excited about it. I really didn't know I was in the running for it. I've been playing a lot this year, and I'm really happy that I can not only win the award, but also maybe showcase some of my other teammates. Scoop, 2K God, LSS Brawley, I Am Presence YT, Solo V30, and Spock of 9. For the most part, me and Scoop play every day. So we usually pick up a third, and depending on who's available, that's who ends up filling the rest of our team out.
All right, so we have you clocked in at over 8,000 wins this year. What is it about the mode that's really appealing to you, and what do you like doing most in it?
I really like the versatility of the mode. Being the additional slots that we got this year, I was able to create many different builds, and I've tweaked them and made different builds as the year went along to fit my play style, and that's really what I've enjoyed the most.
Now, you mentioned your play style, so what kind of builds do you like running with in the W? Do you like playing as guards or some of the bigs?
I do enjoy the big position. That's what I've typically always done, but this year I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I'd give her some trouble just because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you to my wife, Heather. She's definitely supported me during the year, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us on NBA 2K TV, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP.
just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we go get some more. We'll never go broke. Family rockin' diamonds. Blinded while you eyeing it. Lately I most of my motion been focused on hits. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fingers right out of my pocket, I'm throwing it up. Yeah, lag up. Doing as it drop, man. Get my money. I told my, I let them know.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und ja, ja, ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack.
Oh baby, yeah, my feet. Damn, came in out, but I call it facts. I fell in love with it right now. I'm off. Somebody tell these hands, get up. I'm just in all black. It's a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying. No need to take no pic. Every day I'm with it. And we on. I told her this shit, let me chill. Get my name tatted on them.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack, ja die Match. Sweat Weed, Orange Pants, all black. Rapper ist hier, don't forget. Verbrenn mein Sony-Tag, mache zu viel Cash. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Chromas, Rolling Glance. Rick Owens, meine Boots. Rick Owens, meine Best. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Hypnosi-Tags. Bin in Paris, in der Suite, ich chill im Wrist, nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen, chase back, ich hol sie schnell. Ja, ja, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks.
Coming up next, the Bucks. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of the three-point shot. So important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc. And throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there. Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the small forward position.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And on the way from Irving for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Up top, Kuzma. Lopez kicks to Prince. Back to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma finds Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's Thompson. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lillard against Irving. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot. And picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who
just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
First team foul. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Irving. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Bucks trail. Lillard with it. Shoots over Washington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Irving passes to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
No. Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Washington against Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Inside. Shots good by Gafford.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Here's Kuzma. A rebound by Washington. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Irving passes to Gafford. Great D that time from Giannis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick and roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job. It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Fred's checked in for Taurean Prince. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 4. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Giannis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Lopez dishes to Lillard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Irving from long range. And Lopez pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kuzma.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Thompson for the triple. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Using his size, Giannis.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Giannis kicks to Lillard. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And the 3 ball is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Lillard finds Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas leading by 8. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Portis. And stolen by Portis.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Just solid. really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Portis. They need this. And again, the Bucks miss. The deep three from Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Mavericks lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 10. Thompson in the post, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in. And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. It's a handout. Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got 10.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Bucks trail by 8 to the inside. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size at 7 foot, and he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he sinks the second.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Washington passes to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added. Muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Dallas leading by 8. Irving attacking. Davis the pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lopez outside. Pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose and foul on the shot. So he'll get. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be
the previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Thompson from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Lillard, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Kuzma against Washington. Here's Lillard. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Bucks miss. Mavericks leading by 7. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
And the basket by Lillard.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Back to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Prince. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Kyle Kuzma.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Washington. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Bucks shooting in this game, 45%. Lillard attacking.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Prince. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Prince. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring him in as long as he can.
Count it.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Dallas leading by 8. Irving passes to Gafford. Thompson against Prince. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis outside. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson inside the line. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's now 18 points for Klay Thompson. Here's Kuzma. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Kicks it out to Prince, and stolen by Thompson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gafford.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet.
Teams know each other well. Safe to say. Go.
They don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Count the basket.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
And the rebound goes to Dallas.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Gafford with a screen on Williams. Thompson's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. That one's good for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Thompson. Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Hartenstein. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coach. Run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Gafford finds Washington. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Davis has got his second basket.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself into position and then grab the rebound.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Davis down low. Holmgren's there. Here's Thompson. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
And Gafford with the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Gafford. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. And they're not happy with the call here. Coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And slammed it home. And a foul. Chance at another point at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from Davis. Thunder with a lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Davis with the block.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Washington finds Thompson. From deep. Sinks the tray. And that'll tie this game up.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
And the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Irving. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Doubled by Hartenstein. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
5 on the clock. Here's Davis. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Thompson outside, looking to end the run. Good work defensively by Dort. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. It's stolen by Lively. He's got a clear path. Here's Davis. Rejected by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort, left side. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Davis from long range. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And here's Thompson for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Washington passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, got a piece of it. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Irving, the pass to Washington. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Oklahoma City, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
It's not just attacking, he's doing it with tremendous focus. Davis not letting anything get in the way.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson scanning the floor. To the left wing. Here's Washington. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open. 3 on 3.
Washington finds Irving. Davis a screen. Inside. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. Fires the three. Washington grabs the miss. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Irving for three. The Thunder pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Dallas no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Stolen by Davis. And now the Mavs on the run. Irving for three. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 5.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Williams into the lane.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like watching AD going at the defense and trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Davis. Oklahoma City leading by 10. To the inside. And
Newborn tiger, I'm earning my stripes. Crosshair on sight. Tippy toes if you try reaching my height. Fantasia can't read me my rights. I don't wanna you ain't even my type. Wait to see me in person, then type. Only person ever put fear in me is Christ. Getting parked for not sending out kites. Flying it up. Who got the diamond cut? Finger got paper cuts. You minds or what? You know I'm a Mac, this might be the final cut, the final touch. The game could get cold, we decking the halls if you ever sign this up. I'm just being me, don't be mad at me. You ain't gon' that's blasphemy. I know the guys gon' for me. Louis V pouch at capacity. They can't make this in a factory. God just blessed me with it naturally. Green light, but we still wake up, broke, that's blasphemy. Forecast, 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 forecast. Used to pay dream cash. Forecast. Who eating less DoorDash? Forecast. Since I was sick, flying first class, I'm birds, but it took bird bath. No yellow brick road, I had a dirt pad. That's my she gon' tell you I'm a dirt bag. Into the paper since PC had word pad. Tables might turn, but I still gotta serve that. Made the wrong step, might end up with a toe tag. Boy, being broke ain't even in my vocab. Making big moves like Big Mama. Da Vinci shirt spent 600. Make it rain on them all summer. Baby, go and get that rim money. She just came back from Amsterdam. See the big cam. All see the cash. Waving, never give it. Just being be mad at me. You ain't gon' that's blasphemy. I know the guys gon' for me. Louis V pouch at capacity. They can't make this in a factory. God just blessed me with it naturally. Green light, but we still wake up broke, that's blasphemy. Forecast. 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 Used to pay dream cash. Forecast. Who eating less DoorDash? Forecast. 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 Used to pay dream cash. Forecast. Who eating less DoorDash? Forecast.
slacking, talent lacking. MCs more worried about their financial backing. Steady as if something's gonna happen, but it doesn't. They wind up their cousin, they bugging. I appear everywhere and nowhere at once. I know my style is bumping, even though some people front. It's the god of rap, you heard of it. The one that rhymes toward the sky, giving airplanes mad turbulence. And rap tournaments, I reign permanent. Don't you think by now the #1 spot, I'm not concerned with it? The course of rap, I'm turning it back to that good old fashioned way of getting cash money by earning it. No bogus, hocus pocus, I bring back the focus. Skills, if you notice, my position is lotus. Now quote this, MCs are just hopeless. Thinking record sales make them the dopest. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new now she spin. I can't get the get with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't see. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a watch your words to him riding with a and a